Good morning. Hi. Hope you've been having a good day. And if your day have just started, just like me, I hope you have a good day. Today, it's just like another episode of me just talking about nonsense, random stuffs. Nothing important today. Nothing inspirational. Not trying to be a guru. Not trying to be better than anyone. Just me sitting here soaking in the sun in the morning. I need some sun anyway, so this is great. Even though the last couple of days have been quite rough, and I say that pretty often. But I can no longer be so negative about everything because you're just gonna drain me down. So might as well suck it up and grow up and be a man, right? Even though I don't act like one, but just need to start acting like one. The day before yesterday, I felt like the pressure of everything's in my life. It's just crumbling on me. I couldn't sleep at night. It felt like I was being punched in the stomach. No, like that feeling was like it felt like I wanted to throw up. It felt like, imagine this, like you imagine this, you're a millionaire, or you're in this perfect relationship, and then the day after the girl just broke up with you out of nowhere, or the millionaire lost all of his money overnight, and now you just left with all of this bitterness, the regrets, the thinking of wishing things could have been different, if, only if, and only if, and it's stuck with you, and it make you feel like shit on the inside. You don't feel motivated to do anything. That's how I felt 2 days ago, on Sunday. And it was just one of those moments when I needed to go outside, to be in nature, to just try to breathe in some fresh air, because I feel like nothing helped, whether it's drinking alcohol, jacking off, or playing video games, watching YouTube videos, or whatever thing to try to numb the pain, but none of them work. So I just got in my car, rolled all the windows down, and just drive around town. Drove to the beach, went to the beach, got some fresh air. Then I drove to the park, got some more fresh air from the trees, and just look at peoples. And I've come to realize that even if when life throw a rock at you, smack your head with a rock, even though it feel like shit, but still, you're alive. I was alive, and I am still alive now. And I always take this for granted. I still have all of my limbs, my hands and legs, arms. I can still see, I can still hear, and I can speak. A lot of people out there, they don't have these privileges. You know, it's like you don't appreciate these things until you lost them. I won't ever appreciate what I have now until I lost them. Just like a veteran, you know, that lost an arm or a leg. Like now you come to appreciate the thing that you used to have. Just like everything in life. You know, I'm sitting in this beautiful car. I mean, I still appreciate it. But I'm just an example, you know. Like sometimes we have these cars, right, that we used to wish for, but then now we have it. Now we want a better car, a more expensive one, a better looking one. It will never be enough. And that's how our human brains works. And that's how society wants us to think. And all the advertisements and things that we see on the TV, on the internet, they all wanted us to feel like we're not enough. So we need to work more, earn more, and spend more to be more than what we actually are. And I'm not guilty of that. You know, whenever I get on social media and then I see people posting pictures, and you know, I get jealous. I'm not guilty of that. And we try to compare ourselves with other people, and the grass is always greener on the other side. Always greener on the side. And we ignore the fact that our grass is way more greener than other people's grass, because we only focus on the grass that look better than us, but we ignore the grass that look not as good as us, or less than. And then because of that, we don't appreciate what we have, because we think that we're not good enough. But when you think enough is enough, then that is enough. I know that's making no sense. I am making no sense right now. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? How is your life has been? Sometimes I wish I could talk to you. That one person has been listening. It's funny because I was telling myself that time from time to times, it feels like I'm the only person who is rooting for me. And that's where I get all these doubts and these self-limiting beliefs, right? Feeling like that I'm not good enough to be posting these podcast episodes. But then there's this one person who's been viewing. Just one person. But it's say that person is from Wilmington too, so it's kind of weird. I'm not sure if that is me using like the other platform to look at my podcast and the show, But it's always show that there's one view per episode. If you're that person that listening to this right now, can you put your something that I can connect to in the comment section, probably? And maybe one day I'll look back and maybe see and know who is that person. Or maybe just me. Anyway. But if you're that person who's listening, and if you're a real person, then just know that I really appreciate it. That someone out there is listening, and I hope you could get something out of this. Even just a little. Even if it just makes your day a little better. Then I'll be happy. Really. I did make a difference today. But anyway, today it was just, I don't really have anything to say today. Didn't come up with anything, didn't prepare nothing, it's just me. I mean, just like any other days, I've never come prepare. Maybe I need to work on that. But then there's this one thing that I saw yesterday on the internet. This guy, he's pretty successful, and he's pretty young, and he travel all over the world. He has all the money, material things. He has this saying. He said that after being all over the world, meeting all these new people, making all these new experiences, and do all these great things, it was great, but none of it make him feel more fulfilled than just being around the people that he loves, the people that love him. That's what he said. All the money, all the cars, all the watches, all the designer clothes, all the things that we wish we have. But he said he have it. He has it. He has it all. But none of those things will come close to being around the people he loves. I know it sounds cliche. I know. But I think it's true. And we take those things for granted until we lost it. Until it's no longer here. Until it's no longer here. If you know what I mean, then you know. Oh man, I'm starting to get emotional again. Maybe I need to cut this episode short today. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good day. And just know that you are enough. You are enough. And you are worthy of love. Really. Thank you. Now, see you on the next one.